Let's wrap up, kids, this discussion on heat waves. And we already discussed the various mechanisms via which heat waves appear at any given place. Here we'll add a few more details in terms of just how heat wave can exacerbate other things. We talked about heat wave impacts on human health, which is what we are most worried about, but they also affect crop yields, damage vegetation, and of course all the animals that are outside, even pets and so on, can suffer from heat waves. But there's one mechanism specifically that we need to worry about, children, and that is that a heat wave will be associated with a much warmer atmosphere. And you remember that the warmer atmosphere is very thirsty. It can soak up a lot of moisture like a sponge, which means it seeks moisture from the soils as well as the leaves. Remember, the leaves have to open their stomata to take in to take in CO2 so that they can do photosynthesis, and they have pulled up water through the root system, capillary action, etc., along with nutrients, and that water can get quickly lost when the stomata is open if the atmosphere is too warm. That's called a vapor pressure deficit, which means the atmosphere is trying to reach saturation water vapor, so it will just suck out water vapor from the open stomatas. This also means that droughts, when they happen, and a heat wave happens to go along with it, they are two different events but can happen at the same time, because maybe drought is lasting a long time. Heat waves come in, they last for a days. Very rarely they can last for weeks. So if a heat wave coincides with a drought, then obviously it will exacerbate the impact of droughts. And we have meteorological droughts where rainfall is below normal. We have ecological droughts where the plants are not getting enough water they need, and agricultural droughts where the crops are wilting because there isn't enough water. Obviously, many times we irrigate, but remember, even if you irrigate when there is a heat wave, a lot of the irrigation water will be lost as evaporation, because again, the water vapor deficit will be high when there is a heat wave. So we talked about human body's inability to get rid of heat when it's too humid, along with the heat wave, because heat stress, body tries to get rid of it but through evaporation of sweat. But if atmosphere is too moist, then that water vapor cannot be lost. So very complicated. We need to pay attention.